everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you this look. I guess you could say it is kind of like a copper spotlight eye. It's kind of inspired by the Morphe 350 palette. I know that that is a palette that is really hard to get hold of, so I thought I would recreate a look that's similar to what you could get out of that palette, but with a different palette that is a little bit more easier to get hold of. So yeah. Please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe, and yeah, if you want to know how I got this look, then please keep on watching. So I've already done my eyebrows just to speed up this video a little bit, and now I'm just taking some surgical tape. I've just popped it on the back of my hand so it's not as sticky when I come to put it on my face. And now I'm just going to use a mirror just to line it up with my eye. If you can hear my dog in the background, I'm really sorry. So all I'm going to do is just to line it up. So now I'm just taking my Decay primer potion. This is just a regular one, it's not tinted or anything. I do really like this. The only problem is though is I do like a tint when I'm doing my eye makeup. So I feel like I should have got the one in Sin instead, just to cancel out any pigmentation on my lid. I'm also going to take it underneath my lash line as well. Apologies if you see any change in lighting. I did just realise that I only had one of my softbox lights on instead of two. So I'm a dick. So today to create this look I'm going to be using the Caramel Melange palette by Zoeva. It's just this really warm toned palette, and to start off with I'm going to be taking Universal Delight just all over my lid to neutralise out any pigmentation again, and just to act as a base. And now I'm going to be taking the shade Start Soft, just on a big fluffy blending brush. I'm just going to be applying that on my crease, just as a transition shade. And also on the outer corner. I am blending this out quite high because I do want that quite blown out look, and also it makes my lid space look a bit bigger than it actually is, because I don't think that I have a lot of lid space, to be honest. So I'm now going to be taking the shade Aftertaste here, just on a 231 brush. It's just this really nice burnt orange colour. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to start to build up that colour on the outer crease, bringing it down towards my lash line as well as just applying it in the inner corner as well, just to start to sketch out the shape for the spotlight eye. I'm then going to meet them in the middle a little bit and just start to blend. So I'm now just going to take the fluffy blending brush that I used earlier just to help blend out any harsh lines. Just going back and forth in between the brushes just to build up colour until I'm happy with it. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of depth into the crease with Finish Sensual, strange name. I'm just using the same brush that I used for the orange, just to add a little bit of depth. So I'm now just going to take a flat Morphe brush. This is like a synthetic concealer type brush. All I'm going to do is wet that for a second, just so the brush is damp. And then I'm going to be taking Liquid Center, which is this bronzy shade here. And I'm going to start to build that up as the spotlight. So just by adding water onto the brush and making it damp, just gives the eyeshadow like a foiled effect, I guess. So what I'm going to do now is just take the more defined crease brush with a little bit more of the orange shade in the brush, just to help blend everything in seamlessly again. I'm now just going to build up a little bit more of that gold shadow. So now that I've done that bit, I'm just going to really gently take off the tape. Ooh, and I got it in my hair. So I've just done my skin. All I used was the Decay All-Nighter foundation in 0.5 like normal. I then used the Trick and Treatment concealer by Soap & Glory. This is in the shade Bright On, which I think is the lightest shade, or might be the only shade they do, I'm not too sure. And then I just mattified my skin with the Studio Fix Powder Foundation in NC15. Now what I'm going to do is go back to my eyes real quick just to finish up the lower lash line. So what I'm going to do now is just take the orange shade that I used called Aftertaste on the lower lash line with a pencil brush. Just in the areas that I used it on my lid. I'm now going to be taking the dark brown shade that I used to add a little bit more definition and just going over the orange. Then just taking a fluffy blending brush just to blend out underneath as well. Then I'm taking the small brush that I used on my lid that's damp just to apply the liquid centre shade that I used on the lid. I'm now taking the Urban Decay 24/7 liner in Stag just to line my lower lash line. I'm also tight lining with it as well. Now just going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. Just using my Soap & Glory Thick and Fast mascara. This is the one that I have been enjoying quite a lot recently. I did try Too Faced Better Than Sex just before Christmas, and I don't get it. I don't get the hype. So I've done my mascara. You guys can obviously add fake lashes if you want to. I've said before that I don't really like them, so I just make do a mascara. Now I'm going to move on to skin. What am I going to use? I'm going to be taking the Makeup Revolution Golden Sugar to Rose Gold palette. And I'm going to be taking the the two bronzy shades here. And I'm just going to mix them a little bit on a 101 Luxe Face Definer brush by Zoeva. I'm just going to warm up my skin. So for like blush / contour, I'm going to be taking Harmony by MAC, and I'm just going to be using my 126 brush by Zoeva as well. I used to be obsessed with this, but I don't know, I just always been into different things, I guess. I think when you really like makeup, it's so easy just to like forget about what you're really into and what your favourite products are. It's just here. It's a really good contour colour for pale skin because it almost has like that pinky undertone, so it just looks a little bit more natural. I'm just going to take this up onto my forehead a little bit, just to blend everything together. So now for highlight, I'm just going to be taking my rose gold palette again, trying to cover up the mirror. And I'm going to be taking this shade right here, just on my usual 105 brush by Zoeva as well. So for lips, I'm going to be taking MAC's Creme Cut. I know I said in my last video as well that I don't really... Was it my last video? It might be in another video that's coming up soon, but I said that I don't really use my MAC lipsticks anymore. But I thought I would try something different. So I'm now just going to take some gloss. I don't really like how this looks, so hopefully this will calm it down. This is just the Rose and Shine Sexy Mother Pucker Lip Gloss by Stag and Glory. So this is the finished look. What I actually ended up doing was completely changing my mind about the lip colour, and I went for kind of Sexy by MAC instead. I just think that this suits this a little better as it's more peachy and less like neon pink. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video. If you guys have got any questions or any video requests at all, then please leave them in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching again. Bye.